Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for Toaru Majutsu no Index 3, Episode 8. So sorry this one is pretty late. Over the course of the sort of holiday, I had holiday travel and stuff going on, and I caught up on some videos, but I just never really got the motivation for Index 3 for whatever reason. But yesterday I tried to record it a few times. I've already told the story in my last video, so I'm not going to waste time in the intro with that. But I couldn't record yesterday because I had trouble getting my audio to work, so sorry about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this episode, talk through it. I really enjoyed this one. Don't know if it was like near my favorite this season or anything, but it was a really good episode. I actually felt like, I kind of like episodes like this usually, where the main character is taken out for whatever reason, and some side characters have to fight the bad guy or whatever. I kind of like episodes like that, just in a general sense. But this one in particular, we start off with Toma in the hospital, as per usual. Feels like we've seen that quite a lot. We have the Pope, Tatemiya, scolding Itsuwa, which one thing I will say is a negative, kind of against the series, this season as a whole, is there's been a lot of time, pretty much all the time, where I feel like the characters are just not talking like normal human beings. The dialogue is really contrived, and I don't know what they're doing with that this season, and it feels like maybe it's because of the pacing or because it's rushed, but it feels like all the characters talk in exposition. All of them speak in these long speeches that are meant to convey a bunch of information but don't sound like realistic whatsoever. But it's just another example of where everything they say is just packed with a bunch of terminology and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I've had kind of a problem with the way the dialogue is this season. But Academy City uses those unmanned robots to attack Acqua of the back. We see Ursula calling Sherry, which I was excited about. I'm really happy to see Ursula and Sherry again. We learn a bit about Aqua's past. He was a Knight of England. Ursula then calls Pope Tatemiya, continues the story. His real name is William Orwell. He destroyed the Orlean Knights and rescued the third princess. And of course, since we have princesses coming in, they're probably going to be part of the harem, of course, like generally every female character is. So Acqua gets surrounded by Amaxa, and we have this really cool fight with Acqua and Amaxa, and with specifically Itsuwa really getting a lot of focus. The trash talk at the beginning was really good. They have the Curse of the Fallen, but Acqua breaks out of it. We learn about Gabriel and Divine Mother's Mercy. So what I get from what he said about his powers is that, like, saints have drawbacks and God's right seat people have drawbacks, but his Divine Mother's Mercy makes him immune to punishment, which means the drawbacks don't work on him. Like, normally he'd only be able to use angel magic, but he can use both angel and human magic because punishments don't affect him, which is like the power itself nullifies the power's weaknesses, which is interesting. So there's that, and it's also part of why he was able to break out of the Curse of the Fallen or whatever, is because that's a punishment-based spell, and he's immune to punishments. So, yeah, he can use both human and angel magic, already covered that. He gets hit by the Saint Destroyer, but is fine, because, again, he's not a normal saint. He's immune to the punishments, the drawbacks of being a saint. So what the Saint Destroyer is supposed to do is it's supposed to break the balance between him and his special saint magic, but yeah, he survives because God's right seat. So then we get Kanzaki and Acqua starting at the end, and Toma wakes up in an after credit scene. All really good. I thought it was a really good and fun episode. I knew there wasn't going to be too much to talk about. It was mostly just action. But it was a good and fun episode. I really like the fighting scenes, especially the stuff with Itsuwa. I thought it was really cool giving her that sort of spotlight. Tatemiya, though, came off as really useless. I thought I remembered him being really strong, but maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly, because he came off as doing absolutely nothing, despite being the leader. But I like seeing Ursula and Sherry a lot. I'm hoping this means that they're going to be coming in for the rest of the storyline in the future. Or at least Sherry. Why else would she be getting notified unless she was going to come in and play a role? So I liked seeing them. I like always seeing the old stuff come back and be important. So yeah, other than that, there's some stuff that of course is a little confusing because it feels like they're just throwing it all at us at once. It feels like they're maybe skimming over some things. This definitely didn't feel like the Accelerator and Kakine, Hamazura, and Mukino stuff. It didn't feel like rushed beyond all reasonability like that. But it still did seem like there's probably some depth that we're not quite getting here. But yeah, that is it. So I would give it 8.75 Saint Destroyers out of 10, because despite the fact that this is a super short review, and I've thrown out some negatives for the general season as a whole, the episode itself was really, really fun. It was an action episode. And it was a good action episode at that. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more. Toaru Majutsu Index 3, much more on the channel. We're going to have a lot of it to come because of course there's still the second core. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.